God says something shocking happened last night, and you still do not fully know what it means. This may be your final opportunity to understand the truth. Do not skip this now, because what I am about to reveal is important, and ignoring it could cause you to miss the guidance that was meant to protect you. Listen closely, because last night something shifted around your life, your future, and the path you are walking right now. You are not hearing this by accident, and you are not reading these words at the wrong time. If you turn away from this moment, you may walk away from something meant to cover you, strengthen you, and lift you forward. Stay with me, because what you are about to understand will change the way you see everything from this point on. Type Amen if you believe. What happened last night may not have been visible to your eyes, but it was real in the spirit, and it was connected directly to you. There were movements taking place, doors being opened, doors being closed, and decisions forming in ways you could not see. I was present in that moment, watching over you, shielding you, and allowing certain truths to rise so that you would no longer remain in confusion. This is why this moment matters, because I am giving you awareness now that you did not have before. If you ignore this, you are choosing to stay blind when clarity is being offered to you. There is something important you need to understand right now, and you must not treat it lightly. What happened last night was a separation between what belongs in your life and what has been quietly working against you. I removed something from your path that you did not even realize was harming you, and I exposed something that had been hidden in silence. This was not done to frighten you. It was done to protect you and guide you into something better. You are not losing anything valuable. You are being repositioned for something greater. Right now, before you continue, take a moment and show your faith by liking this video, because this moment is not random, and your response matters more than you realize. You have been walking through a season where things felt unclear, where certain people or situations did not make sense, and where your heart felt pulled in different directions. What you did not know is that beneath the surface, things were unfolding that you were never meant to carry forever. I stepped in last night to intervene in a way only I can, and I did it because you are not forgotten. You are seen, you are known, and you are deeply protected. Even when you do not understand what is happening around you, type yes to affirm. What makes this moment feel like your last chance is not that I am abandoning you, but that I am calling you to respond. There comes a time when I reveal something clearly, and you must choose whether to receive it or ignore it. If you keep turning away from truth, you begin to walk farther from my guidance, and that distance creates confusion in your life. I do not want that for you, which is why I am speaking to you directly right now. I am giving you the opportunity to align yourself with what I have already set in motion for your good. There are people around you whose intentions are not what they seem, and last night, I exposed their influence in ways you could not see. I removed their power over you. Even if they still appear close to your life, you may begin to notice changes, shifts in behavior, or a feeling that something is no longer the same. That is not your imagination. That is the result of what I have already done. Trust that what feels different is actually protection working in your favor. There are also blessings that began moving toward you last night, and they are not small or ordinary. These are answers to things you have carried quietly in your heart, things you did not even speak out loud. I heard you even in your silence, and I responded in a way that fits your life perfectly. But you must stay connected to me to receive them fully. because blessings require alignment, not distance. If you drift away now, you delay what has already been released for you. Do not let fear or doubt make you step back from this moment. What you are feeling right now is not pressure. It is urgency born from love and care. I am not trying to scare you. I am trying to wake you up to something that is already happening. You are standing at a point where your awareness will determine your direction. If you choose to listen, you will begin to see clearly, and what once confused you will start to make sense. Last night was a turning point, and whether you recognize it or not, it has already changed the path ahead of you. I have cleared things that were blocking you, and I have made room for something that will bring peace and stability into your life. You may not see the full picture yet, but that does not mean it is not real. Trust that what I have started, I will continue as long as you stay close to me and do not turn away from this truth. There are patterns in your life that have been repeating for longer than you realize. And last night, I began breaking those patterns at the root. You have faced similar disappointments, similar delays, and similar feelings of being overlooked or misunderstood. These cycles were not random, and they were not permanent, but they needed to be interrupted in a way only I could do. What you are about to experience is not another repetition. It is a shift away from what used to hold you back. Type 777 to receive blessings. What if attracting wealth did not require hard work, only the right words? This forgotten prayer is now helping ordinary people become debt-free and financially free. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep within your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in only weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may begin to notice that certain things no longer feel the same. Even if they still look familiar on the surface, conversations may change. Opportunities may appear unexpectedly, and your own thoughts may begin to move in a different direction. This is not coincidence, and it is not something you should ignore. It is the result of what I have already touched and redirected for your good. Stay attentive, because these small changes are signs of something much larger unfolding. There is also something within you that I have been awakening, something that has been quiet for too long. You have carried strength, wisdom, and purpose inside you, but doubt and past experiences kept you from fully stepping into it. Last night, I stirred something within your spirit that will begin to rise in the days ahead. You will feel it in the way you think, in the way you respond, and in the way you see yourself. This is not you becoming someone new. It is you finally becoming who you were always meant to be. There are decisions ahead of you that will require clarity, and I am preparing you now so that you do not choose based on fear or confusion. When those moments come, you will feel a quiet sense of knowing, a peace that does not depend on what others say or what circumstances look like. That peace will be my guidance within you, leading you toward what is right for your life. Trust it, even if it does not match what you expected or what others understand. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, what happened last night also involved protection that you may never fully see, and that is something you should hold close to your heart. There were things that could have reached you, situations that could have unfolded in ways that would have brought pain or loss, but I stood in the way. I redirected what was not meant for you, and I allowed only what serves your growth to remain. This is how I care for you. Even when you are unaware of the danger that was near, you may wonder why you were not shown everything directly. why you did not see what was happening as it unfolded. The reason is simple, and it comes from love. Not everything is meant for your eyes, because some things would weigh you down or distract you from moving forward. I reveal what you need to know at the right time, and I keep hidden what would only bring unnecessary burden. What I am giving you now is enough to guide you, and it is given with purpose. There is also a release that has taken place, something that has been holding you emotionally and spiritually. You have been carrying weight that was not yours to keep. And last night I began to lift that from you. You may feel lighter in ways you cannot fully explain. Or you may notice that certain worries no longer grip you the same way. This is not temporary relief. It is the beginning of a deeper freedom that I am bringing into your life. As you move forward from this moment, you will need to be mindful of what you allow into your thoughts and your heart. Not everything around you will reflect the truth that I am showing you, and not every voice will align with what I am doing. There will be moments where doubt tries to return, where old fears try to speak again. When that happens, remember what I have already done and what I am continuing to do. Do not let temporary feelings override the truth that has been revealed to you. There is a timing to everything that is unfolding, and you are not behind or late in any way. What happened last night was part of that timing, and what comes next will follow in its proper order. You do not need to rush or force anything, because what is meant for you will arrive in alignment with my plan. Your role is to stay aware, stay connected, and stay open to what I am guiding you toward. You are not walking into uncertainty, even if it feels unfamiliar. You are stepping into something that has been prepared with care and intention. Every detail, every shift, and every change is part of something that is designed to bring you closer to peace, clarity, and fulfillment. You may not see the full picture yet, but you are moving in the right direction. There is also a deeper truth that you must hold on to as you continue, and it is this: you are not alone in any part of this process. I am present in every step you take, in every decision you face, and in every moment where you feel unsure. My presence is not distant, and it is not occasional. It is constant, steady, and unwavering, even when your circumstances change. But now something within you has shifted, and you are able to receive what I am saying with a steadier heart. This is part of the transformation that began last night, and it is continuing within you even now. There are things you once held on to that no longer belong in your life, and I am gently leading you away from them. These are not always obvious things, and they are not always harmful in appearance, but they have been limiting your growth. You may feel a subtle pull to let go, to step back, or to move in a different direction. That feeling is not confusion, it is guidance. Trust it, because it is coming from a place that sees beyond what you can currently understand. Type 2. If you trust God, you have spent time trying to make sense of situations that never fully settled in your spirit, and that uncertainty has weighed on you more than you realize. Last night, I began to clear that weight by removing the need for you to understand everything all at once. You are not required to have every answer right now, and you are not expected to control every outcome. What you are being asked to do is trust, to move step by step with the awareness that I am leading you. This kind of trust will bring you peace in ways that constant questioning never could. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 1.50 million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is also a restoration beginning to take place, something that reaches deeper than what you see on the surface. This restoration is not only about circumstances, it is about your heart, your thoughts, and your sense of purpose. You have experienced moments where you felt drained, where your energy was low, and your hope felt distant. I have seen those moments, and I have not ignored them. What I am doing now is restoring what was taken, rebuilding what was worn down, and renewing what felt lost. As this restoration unfolds, you will notice that your perspective begins to change. Things that once felt overwhelming will start to feel manageable, and things that once brought fear will begin to lose their hold on you. This is not because your situation has suddenly become easy, but because you are becoming stronger within it. I am strengthening you from the inside, giving you the ability to stand firm even when everything around you feels uncertain. This strength is part of what was activated last night, and it will continue to grow. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There are also opportunities that will begin to present themselves, and they may not look the way you expect at first. Some will come quietly without attention or announcement, and they will require you to be attentive. Others may come through changes that initially feel uncomfortable, but will later reveal their purpose. Do not dismiss what seems small or unfamiliar, because what I bring into your life often begins in ways that do not draw immediate attention. Stay open, because what appears simple may carry great significance. You must also be careful not to return to what I have already removed from your path. There may be moments where familiarity tries to pull you back, where old habits or connections seem easier than stepping into something new. But what I removed was not taken lightly, and it was not done without reason. Going back would only reintroduce what I have already freed you from. Keep moving forward, even when the path feels unfamiliar, because it is leading you into something better. There is a patience that you are being called into, and it is not a passive waiting, but an active trust. This kind of patience allows you to remain steady while things unfold without forcing outcomes or rushing ahead. You are not being delayed. You are being aligned. What I am preparing for you requires the right timing, and every step you take now is part of that preparation. Trust that what is coming will arrive exactly when it is meant to. You may also begin to notice that your connections with others are shifting, and this is part of the work that has already begun. Some relationships will grow stronger, becoming sources of encouragement and support. Others may naturally fade, not out of conflict, but because they no longer align with where you are going. This is not something to fear, and it is not something to resist. It is part of the alignment that is taking place in your life. There is a deeper sense of purpose that is rising within you, and it is not something that will remain hidden for long. You will begin to feel drawn toward things that carry meaning, things that allow you to use your gifts and your voice in ways that matter. This is not accidental, and it is not something you need to search for endlessly. It will become clear as you continue to walk in the direction I am guiding you. Stay attentive to what resonates within you, because it is leading you toward what you are meant to do. You are also being reminded that your worth is not determined by past experiences or by what others have said about you. There have been words spoken over you that were not true, and they have lingered longer than they should have. Last night, I began to break the hold of those words. removing their influence over how you see yourself. You are not defined by those voices, and you are not limited by what has been said. You are defined by who I say you are, and the truth is far greater. As you continue from this point, you will begin to see more clearly how everything is connected. What happened last night, what you are feeling now, and what will unfold next are all part of a single movement in your life. Nothing is random, and nothing is without purpose. You are being guided step by step into something that has been prepared with care and intention. Stay close to me in this process, and do not allow distraction to pull you away from what is unfolding. There will always be noise around you, voices that try to redirect your focus, but you must remain centered. The clarity you are receiving now is something you must hold on to, because it will guide you through what comes next. You are not being left to figure this out alone. You are being led with intention and care. I am not overwhelming you with everything at once, because I want you to walk with clarity, not confusion. Each step you take from here is being guided with intention, even when you do not fully see it. There are moments coming where you will feel a strong inner pull to choose differently than you would have before. This is not hesitation, and it is not uncertainty. It is discernment growing within you. You are beginning to sense what aligns with your path and what does not. And that awareness will protect you from stepping into situations that would have once delayed you. Trust that inner knowing, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. It is part of what was awakened within you when I moved things last night. Type 111. If you walk by faith, a leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have spent time trying to hold everything together on your own, carrying burdens that were never meant to rest on your shoulders. There were silent pressures, expectations, and responsibilities that weighed heavily on your heart. And you tried to manage them without fully leaning on me. Last night, I began to shift that weight away from you, not by removing your strength, but by reminding you that you are not meant to do this alone. What you will begin to feel now is a lighter way of moving forward, where you no longer carry what was never yours to hold. There is also a deeper healing taking place within you, one that reaches into places you may have tried to ignore or push aside. You have experienced wounds that shaped how you see yourself and how you respond to others. And those wounds have influenced your choices more than you realize. I have not forgotten those places, and I have not left them untouched. What began last night is a gentle restoration of those hidden areas, bringing peace where there was tension and understanding where there was confusion. As this healing continues, you may find yourself reacting differently to situations that once affected you deeply. Things that once triggered fear or frustration may no longer have the same power over you. This is not because you are becoming indifferent, but because you are becoming whole. I am strengthening your foundation so that you are not easily shaken by what happens around you. This kind of stability is something that will support you in everything that lies ahead. Type yes to affirm. There are also moments ahead where you will need to stand firm in what you know is right, even if others do not understand your choice. You may face opinions, doubts, or pressure that tries to pull you in a different direction. But what I am placing within you is stronger than any outside influence, and it will guide you if you remain steady. You do not need to explain every step you take to others because your path is not meant to be understood by everyone. What matters is that you remain aligned with what I am showing you. There is a confidence rising within you that is not based on pride, but on truth. You are beginning to see yourself through a clearer lens, one that is not clouded by past mistakes or the opinions of others. This confidence will help you move forward with courage, making decisions without constant hesitation. It will allow you to step into opportunities without shrinking back or doubting your place. This is part of the growth that is unfolding within you, and it is something that will continue to strengthen. You may also notice that your desires are beginning to shift, aligning more closely with what is truly meant for you. Things that once seemed important may begin to lose their appeal, while new desires take their place. This is not a loss. It is a realignment. I am guiding your heart toward what will bring you lasting fulfillment, not temporary satisfaction. Trust these changes because they are leading you towards something that fits your purpose. There is also a protection over your future that you must recognize even if you cannot fully see it. I am not only guiding your present, I am preparing what lies ahead. There are things being arranged that will meet you at the right time. Opportunities and connections that will support where you are going. You are not stepping into uncertainty without direction. You are moving into something that has already been prepared for you. At times, you may feel moments of doubt trying to return, reminding you of past experiences or fears. When that happens, remember what has already been done. Do not let old thoughts take root again because they no longer belong in this new place you are entering. You are not the same person you were before, and you are not walking the same path. Hold on to the truth that has been given to you, and let it guide you forward. There is a peace that will begin to settle within you, and it will not depend on everything being perfect around you. This peace comes from knowing that you are being led, that you are being cared for, and that you are not alone in any part of this journey. It will remain with you, even in uncertain moments, giving you the strength to continue without fear. This is the kind of peace that cannot be taken away by circumstances because it is rooted in something deeper. As you continue, you will begin to see how what happened last night was not just a single moment, but the beginning of a new direction. Everything that follows will connect back to that shift. Building on what has already been set into motion, you are moving into a place where clarity replaces confusion, where strength replaces weakness, and where purpose becomes more visible with each step. Stay attentive to what is unfolding, and do not rush ahead or fall behind. Move with steady faith, trusting that each step is leading you exactly where you need to be. You are not being left to figure this out alone, and you are not walking without guidance. I am with you in every moment, shaping what is ahead and supporting you in what you are walking through now. Your discernment is being strengthened, and it will serve as a quiet guide in moments where decisions matter most. Trust this awareness because it is part of how I am leading you forward. There are also hidden strengths within you that are beginning to rise, strengths that you did not fully recognize until now. You have faced situations that tested you, stretched you, and at times made you feel like you were not enough. But through those moments, something was being built inside you that could not be seen right away. Last night, I began to bring those strengths to the surface so they can support you in what lies ahead. You are not as fragile as you once believed, and you are not as limited as your past made you feel. Type 33. If you believe in divine timing, what secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may find yourself stepping into situations with a new kind of calm, even when the outcome is uncertain. This calm is not denial, and it is not avoidance. It is trust taking root within you. You are beginning to understand that you do not have to control everything to move forward with peace. What you need is alignment, and that is exactly what I am guiding you into. As you continue walking in that alignment, you will begin to notice that things flow more naturally. There is also a change happening in the way you view challenges, and that change will affect how you respond to them. What once felt like an obstacle will begin to look like a chance to grow, and what once discouraged you will begin to strengthen you. This does not mean everything will become easy, but it does mean you will not be shaken as easily. I am building resilience inside you so you can stand firm even when circumstances are not perfect. That resilience will carry you through moments that once would have overwhelmed you. There are people who will notice this change in you. Even if they cannot fully explain it, they will see a difference in how you speak, how you act, and how you carry yourself. Some will be drawn to the change, while others may feel uncomfortable because it no longer matches who they thought you were. This is not something you need to control or manage, because it is the natural result of what is happening within you. Stay true to what I am forming in you, and do not change yourself to fit the expectations of others. Type Amen if you believe. You are also being prepared for moments when you will need to step forward with courage. Even when you feel unsure, these moments are not coming to test you, but to reveal what has already been placed inside you. You will find yourself speaking up where you once stayed silent, making choices you once avoided, and taking steps that require faith. This is not a sudden change. It is the unfolding of what has been growing inside you over time. Trust yourself in these moments, because I am with you in every step you take. There is also a refinement taking place in your life, one that is shaping you in ways that will benefit your future. Certain habits, thoughts, and patterns are being adjusted so they can align with where you are going. This process may feel uncomfortable at times because it requires releasing what is familiar, but what you are releasing is not meant to remain with you, and what you are gaining will support you in ways you cannot yet see. Allow this refinement to happen without resistance. You may also notice that your priorities are changing, and this is part of your growth. Things that once felt urgent may no longer carry the same importance, while the things that truly matter begin to stand out more clearly. This shift will help you place your energy on what is meaningful instead of what is distracting. It will guide you toward choices that bring lasting value rather than temporary satisfaction. Trust these changes because they are leading you toward a more purposeful way of living. There is a deeper connection forming between you and me, and it does not depend on circumstances or feelings. This connection is becoming steady, grounded, and reliable. Even when everything around you feels uncertain, you are learning to rely on this connection as a source of strength and guidance. It will support you in ways nothing else can, because it is rooted in something that does not change. Stay close to this connection, because this is where your clarity and peace will come from. There are also doors that will begin to open for you, and they will not all look the same. Some will be opportunities you have been waiting for, while others may arrive in forms you did not expect. Do not limit what you are willing to step into based on what you thought your path should look like. What I am bringing into your life is designed for you. Even if it does not match your expectations, stay open, because what is meant for you will often arrive in ways you did not anticipate. At the same time, there will be doors that remain closed, and you must not see this as rejection. What is not opening is not being withheld from you. It is being kept from you for a reason. I am guiding you away from what would not serve you. Even if it looks appealing at first, trust that closed doors are part of your protection, and do not force your way into places that are not meant for you. What is right for you will open without struggle. You are entering a season where your growth will become more visible, not only to you, but also to those around you. This visibility is not meant to bring pressure, but to reflect the work that has been done within you. You will begin to see the results of your patience, your perseverance, and your trust. This is not the end of your journey, but it is a clear sign that you are moving in the right direction. Let this encourage you to continue, even while the path ahead is still unfolding. As everything keeps moving forward, remember that what happened last night was only the beginning. The changes you are experiencing now are part of a larger movement that is still unfolding. There is more ahead of you. More clarity, more strength, and more opportunities to step into what has been prepared for you. Do not lose focus, and do not turn back, because you are walking into something that has been carefully set in place for your good. You are no longer being pulled in many directions, because I am bringing your focus into alignment with what truly matters. This quiet strength will guide you in moments when loud voices try to distract you. Why are thousands of people suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden inside neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are also hidden answers that are beginning to rise within your awareness, answers you once searched for outside of yourself. You looked for confirmation in other people, in situations, and in signs that felt uncertain or incomplete. But now I am placing understanding directly within you, so that you do not have to depend on shifting opinions or unclear guidance. This does not mean you will know everything at once, but it means you will know enough to take the next step with confidence. Trust what rises within you, because it is being shaped by my presence. Type 888. If you trust the process, you are also stepping into a space where your past no longer has the same authority over your present. There were moments that defined how you saw yourself, shaping your expectations and limiting your belief in what was possible. Those moments were real, but they were not meant to define you forever. Last night, I began to loosen the hold of those past experiences, creating space for a new understanding of who you are. You are not bound to what has already happened. You are being invited into something new. As this release continues, you may feel a sense of freedom that is unfamiliar, almost as if something has been lifted from you. This feeling is not temporary, and it is not something you need to question. It is the result of what I have already begun within you, a sign that you are moving away from what once held you back. Allow yourself to embrace this freedom without hesitation, because it is part of your growth. You are not losing anything important. You are gaining clarity and strength. There is also a new level of awareness forming around your choices, and this awareness will guide you in ways that feel natural. You will begin to see the impact of your decisions more clearly, understanding how each step shapes what comes next. This is not meant to create pressure, but to bring understanding. You are being shown that your choices matter, and that you have the ability to move in a direction that aligns with your purpose. This awareness will help you walk with intention instead of uncertainty. Type 555. If you accept change, you may also notice that your energy is shifting and that you are no longer drawn to things that once consumed your attention. This is not a loss, and it is not something to resist. It is a sign that you are evolving. What once felt important may now feel empty, while things that carry meaning begin to stand out more clearly. This shift will help you focus on what truly matters, guiding you toward a life that reflects your growth. Trust this change because it is leading you towards something deeper. There are also moments ahead where you will be asked to let go of control, not because you are powerless, but because you are being invited to trust more fully. You have tried to manage every detail, to plan every outcome, and to ensure that everything moves according to your understanding. But there is a greater plan unfolding, one that does not rely on your ability to control every step. When you release that need for control, you create space for something greater to take place. You are also being prepared to receive what has already been set aside for you, and this preparation is happening within you as much as it is around you. There are blessings that require readiness, not because they are difficult to receive, but because they must be sustained. I am shaping you so that when these blessings arrive, you are able to hold them with confidence and wisdom. This is not a delay. It is preparation for something that will last. There is a deeper peace that will begin to settle into your daily life, and it will not depend on everything being perfect. This peace comes from knowing that you are being guided, that you are being cared for, and that you are not alone in what you are facing. It will remain with you even in uncertain moments, giving you the strength to move forward without fear. This is the kind of peace that cannot be shaken by circumstances because it is rooted in something greater. You will also begin to see that what once felt like setbacks were actually moments of redirection. There were times when things did not go as planned, when doors closed, or when opportunities did not unfold the way you expected. Those moments were not failures, and they were not signs that you were off track. They were part of the path that brought you to where you are now, and they played a role in shaping what is ahead of you. There is a growing confidence within you that is not loud or forced, but steady and real. You are beginning to trust yourself in a way that you did not before, and that trust will support you in everything you do. It will help you move forward without constant doubt, allowing you to make decisions with clarity. This confidence is not something you created on your own. It is something I am building within you. It will continue to grow as you remain aligned with what I am guiding you toward. As you continue, you will notice that your path is becoming clearer. Even if you do not see every detail, you will have enough understanding to take each step with purpose without needing to know everything at once. This is how I lead you, not by overwhelming you with the full picture, but by guiding you one step at a time. Trust this process because it is designed to keep you steady and focused. This is not something you created on your own. It is something I have been building within you. You are learning to trust the direction even when the destination is still unfolding. There are also deeper layers of truth that are beginning to unfold in your life. Truths that you were not ready to fully receive before. These truths are not meant to overwhelm you, but to bring clarity and alignment. You will begin to see situations and people more clearly without the confusion that once clouded your judgment. This clarity will help you make decisions that are rooted in understanding rather than emotion. Trust what is being revealed to you, because it is guiding you toward what is right for you. Type 666. If you are ready for change. Why are over 547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may also feel a stronger sense of peace when you choose to step away from what no longer aligns with your path. There was a time when letting go felt difficult, when you held on because of fear, or uncertainty. But now you are beginning to see that holding on was what created the discomfort. When you release what is not meant for you, you create space for something better to take its place. This is not loss. It is alignment, and it is part of the growth you are stepping into. There is also a shift happening in how you value your time and energy, and this shift will shape your future in important ways. You are beginning to understand that not everything deserves your attention, and that where you place your focus matters. This awareness will help you invest your energy in what truly supports your growth, rather than what drains or distracts you. You are learning to choose wisely, and that wisdom will guide you in the days ahead. Type Amen if you trust God's plan. There are moments ahead where you will feel a strong pull to step into something new, something that may feel unfamiliar at first. This pull is not random, and it is not something you should ignore. It is guidance leading you toward opportunities that align with your purpose, even if you feel unsure. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping forward. What is being placed in front of you is not meant to harm you. It is meant to move you forward. You will also begin to see how your past experiences have prepared you for what is coming next. There were challenges you faced that seemed unnecessary or difficult to understand at the time, but now you will start to see how those experiences shaped your strength, your awareness, and your ability to navigate what lies ahead. Nothing you went through was wasted, and nothing was without purpose. Everything has contributed to where you are now. There is a deeper level of trust that is forming within you, and it is not based on circumstances or outcomes. This trust comes from knowing that you are being guided even when things do not go as expected. It allows you to remain steady in uncertain moments without losing your sense of direction. This kind of trust will support you in ways that fear and doubt never could. It will help you move forward with confidence, even when the path is not fully clear. You may also notice that your relationships are changing, and this is part of the alignment that is taking place in your life. Some connections will grow stronger, becoming sources of encouragement and support. Others may naturally fade, not because of conflict, but because they no longer align with your path. This is not something to resist, and it is not something to fear. It is part of the process of moving into what is right for you. There is also a growing sense of purpose within you, one that is becoming clearer with each step you take. You are beginning to understand that your life carries meaning beyond what you once believed. This purpose is not something distant or unreachable. It is something that is unfolding right where you are. As you continue to move forward, you will find yourself drawn toward things that reflect this purpose. Trust those inclinations because they are leading you in the right direction. You are also being reminded that your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. There may be moments where you compare your path to others, wondering if you are moving too slowly or if you are in the right place. But your path is uniquely designed for you, and it is unfolding in the way it needs to. You are not behind, and you are not out of place. You are exactly where you need to be at this moment. There is a strength within you that is becoming more visible, not only to yourself, but to those around you. This strength is not loud or forceful, but steady and reliable. It allows you to stand firm in your decisions even when others do not understand them. It helps you remain grounded when circumstances shift, and it gives you the courage to keep moving forward. This strength will continue to grow as you stay aligned with what I am guiding you toward. As everything continues to unfold, remember that what happened last night was the beginning of this movement in your life. The changes you are experiencing now are connected to that moment, and they will continue to build on what has already been set into motion. You are not moving randomly. You are moving with purpose and direction. Every step you take is part of something greater that is unfolding in your life. Stay attentive to what is happening within you and around you, and do not allow distractions to pull you away from this path. There will always be noise, but you must remain focused on what is true. The clarity you are receiving now is something you must hold on to, because it will guide you through what comes next. You are not being left to figure this out alone. You are being led with care and intention, but now something within you is settling. Something that does not depend on outside validation or shifting circumstances. I am restoring your understanding of yourself, not based on what has happened to you, but based on who you truly are. This clarity will guide you in ways that uncertainty never could. There are also layers of doubt that are quietly falling away, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. These doubts once influenced your choices, holding you back from stepping into what was meant for you. They whispered hesitation into your thoughts and made you question your worth and your direction. But what I began last night has already started to silence those voices, replacing them with truth. You will begin to feel a stronger sense of certainty, not because everything is easy, but because you are becoming aligned with what is real. Type 999 if you are ready to step forward. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may also notice that your reactions to situations are changing, becoming more measured and grounded. There were moments in the past when you responded quickly, driven by emotion or uncertainty, but now there is a pause forming within you, a space where you are able to see more clearly before you act. This is not hesitation. It is wisdom taking shape. I am teaching you to move with intention so that your actions reflect clarity instead of confusion. There is also a deeper sense of patience growing within you, and it is not something forced or unnatural. This patience allows you to remain steady while things unfold, without feeling the need to rush or control every outcome. You are beginning to understand that not everything needs to happen immediately, and that timing plays a role in everything I am doing. This understanding will help you move forward without unnecessary. Trust that what is meant for you will arrive in its proper time. Type Amen if you trust the timing. You will also begin to recognize how your environment is shifting to support your growth. This may not always be obvious at first, but it will become clearer as you pay attention. Situations will align in ways that make your path smoother, even if they begin with small changes. You may find that certain obstacles are no longer present or that solutions appear when you need them. This is not coincidence. It is part of the movement that was set into motion. There are also new opportunities that will begin to reveal themselves, and they will require you to step forward with confidence. These opportunities may not look exactly as you imagined, but they will carry the potential for growth and progress. Do not dismiss them because they feel unfamiliar, and do not let fear keep you from exploring them. What is being placed before you is not random. It is part of what has been prepared for you. Stay open because these moments will shape what comes next. You must also be mindful of the thoughts you allow to take root within you, because they will influence how you move forward. There will be moments when old patterns try to return, bringing with them doubt or hesitation, but those patterns no longer belong to where you are now, and they do not have authority over your future. When those thoughts arise, remind yourself of what has already been done and what is continuing to unfold. Choose truth over fear and clarity over confusion. There is also a strengthening of your inner voice that will guide you in moments where external guidance feels unclear. You will begin to trust what you sense, even when it is not confirmed by others. This is not isolation. It is alignment with what I am placing within you. You are learning to rely on a deeper source of understanding, one that does not change based on circumstances. This will help you move forward with confidence, even when others do not fully understand your path. You may also begin to notice that your sense of purpose is becoming more defined, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. There is a direction forming, a pull towards something that feels meaningful and aligned with who you are becoming. This is not something you need to chase or force. It is something that will unfold as you continue to move forward. Trust what draws your attention because it is guiding you toward what you are meant to do. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to settle more deeply within you, one that remains even when circumstances are not perfect. This peace is not dependent on external conditions. It comes from knowing that you are being guided and supported. It will help you remain steady in moments of uncertainty, giving you the strength to continue without fear. This is the kind of peace that cannot be taken away because it is rooted in something greater. You are also being reminded that your journey is not meant to follow a predictable path, and that is part of what makes it meaningful. There will be moments that surprise you, moments that challenge you, and moments that bring unexpected clarity. Each of these experiences plays a role in shaping who you are becoming. You are not meant to have everything figured out in advance. You are meant to grow as you move forward. Trust the process because it is designed to guide you. As you continue from this point, you will begin to see how everything is connecting, how each step leads to the next with purpose. What happened that night was not an isolated moment. It was the beginning of a deeper movement in your life. The changes you're experiencing now are part of that movement, and they will continue to unfold in ways that bring clarity and growth. You are not moving randomly. You are moving with intention. Stay focused on what is unfolding, and do not allow distractions to pull you away from this path. There will always be voices and influences that try to redirect your attention, but you must remain grounded in what is true. The clarity you are receiving is something you must hold on to because it will guide you through what comes next. You are not alone in this, and you are not being left to navigate it on your own. As you continue forward, you will begin to sense that something deeper is settling within you, something that is not easily shaken by outside changes. There was a time when your stability depended on what was happening around you, on how others responded, and on how situations unfolded. But now you are being anchored in a way that does not shift with every circumstance. This anchoring is not something you created. It is something I am placing within you so that you can stand firm. You are learning to remain steady, even when everything around you feels uncertain. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant to reach the public. And now that it has been exposed, the government may remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. There is also a growing awareness within you that your life is not as random as it once seemed. You are beginning to understand that every moment, every delay, and every unexpected turn has been part of something unfolding with purpose. What you once questioned is now beginning to make sense in a quiet and steady way. This understanding will help you continue forward without constantly doubting your path. You are not wandering without direction. You are being led step by step. Type 444 if you believe you are protected. You may also notice that your responses to pressure are changing, becoming calmer and more measured than before. Situations that once created stress or urgency may now feel more manageable. Not because they became easier, but because you became stronger. I am shaping your ability to remain composed even when things do not go as expected. This strength will help you make decisions with clarity instead of reacting from fear. It is a sign that you are growing into a place of stability. There is also a quiet confidence forming within you, one that no longer needs validation from others. You are beginning to trust your own steps, your own timing, and your own path. This confidence is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and dependable. It will guide you when doubt tries to return, reminding you of what has already been established within you. You are not the same person you were before. And this confidence reflects that change. Type yes if you trust the journey. You will also begin to recognize that your path is becoming more aligned with who you truly are, rather than who you once believed you needed to be. There were expectations from yourself and from others that shaped how you moved and how you made decisions. But now those expectations are being replaced with a clearer understanding of what truly matters. You are being guided toward a life that reflects your purpose, not only your circumstances. This alignment will bring a deeper sense of fulfillment. There are also moments ahead when you will feel a clear sense of direction. Even if the details are not fully visible, you will know when to move forward, when to wait, and when to let go. This knowing is not something you need to question. It is something you can trust. I am guiding you in a way that allows you to move with confidence without needing constant reassurance. Stay attentive to this guidance, because it will lead you in the right direction. You may also notice that certain fears are losing their hold on you, even if they once felt overwhelming. These fears were connected to past experiences, to moments that shaped how you saw yourself and your future. But what began that night has already started to break their influence. You are no longer defined by those fears, and they no longer have the same power over your choices. This is part of the freedom you are stepping into. There is also a strengthening of your ability to trust the process, even when it does not unfold the way you expected. You are learning that something does not need to happen according to your understanding for it to be right. There is a greater plan at work, one that is not limited by what you can see in the moment. When you allow yourself to trust this process, you create space for things to unfold naturally. This trust will carry you through moments that once would have caused doubt. You are also being reminded that your journey is not meant to be rushed, and that every step carries its own purpose. There may be moments when you feel the urge to move faster, to reach a certain point or achieve a certain outcome. But what is unfolding in your life is not meant to be forced or hurried. It is meant to develop in a way that allows you to grow and become ready for what is ahead. Trust the timing, because it is working in your favor. There is also a deeper connection forming between your actions and your purpose, one that will become clearer as you continue. You will begin to see how your choices align with something greater, how every step contributes to a larger picture. This connection will give meaning to what you do, helping you move forward with intention instead of uncertainty. You are not acting without direction, you are moving with purpose. You may also begin to notice that your energy is being drawn toward what supports your growth instead of what drains you. This shift will help you focus on what truly matters, allowing you to invest your time and effort wisely. You are learning to recognize what is beneficial and what is not. And this awareness will guide your decisions. It is part of the clarity that is forming within you. There is a peace that will continue to grow within you, one that does not depend on everything being perfect. This peace comes from knowing that you are being guided, that you are being supported, and that you are not alone in any part of this journey. It will remain with you even when circumstances change, giving you the strength to continue. This is the kind of peace that cannot be shaken because it is rooted in something deeper. As everything continues to unfold, remember that what happened that night was the beginning of this movement in your life. The changes you are experiencing now are connected to that moment, and they will continue to build on what has already been set in motion. You are not moving without direction. You are moving with purpose and care. Every step you take is part of something unfolding with intention. God says, "This is my final warning. If you skip this, you may suffer great losses within the next 7 minutes." God says, "Do not treat this like a joke. If you skip it, you may cry over what you missed for the rest of your life. You are not here by accident, and you must not scroll away from this moment, because something deeply important is unfolding in your life right now. I am speaking directly to you because there is a turning point happening within the next few minutes that will shape what comes next for you. This warning is not meant to scare you, but to protect you from a loss that could have been avoided if you simply chose to listen and remain present. What you are about to understand is not random. It is a divine interruption meant to stop you from making a silent mistake that could cost you peace, direction, and something you have been waiting for. Type MN if you believe. This is the moment where your attention matters more than ever, because what you ignore now can quietly slip away and may not return in the same way again. I am not speaking in confusion or emptiness. I am speaking with clarity so you understand that something valuable is within your reach, yet fragile if neglected. You have been close to a breakthrough, closer than you realize, but distraction and doubt have been trying to pull you away at the exact moment you are meant to stay still and listen. If you treat this lightly, you risk missing what has been prepared for you with care and purpose. There is something you have been praying for, something you have been hoping would finally shift. And the answer has already begun moving toward you. The next few minutes are not ordinary time. They carry weight because they are tied to your obedience, your awareness, and your willingness to stay connected. When I say this is a final warning, it means the opportunity is standing at your door, but it will not force itself into your life if you choose to ignore it. You must understand that loss does not always come loudly. Sometimes it comes quietly when you walk away from what was meant for you. Before you go any further, take a moment and show your faith by liking this video. because your small act of faith opens a door for greater things to flow into your life. I am not asking for perfection from you. I am asking for your attention and your trust in this moment. You have been through confusion, delays, and times when you felt unseen. But this is not one of those moments. This is a moment of alignment where what you have been waiting for is trying to meet you. But it requires you to remain present and not drift away. If you choose to ignore this, it is not punishment that follows. It is the natural result of stepping away from what was placed right in front of you. You must understand that your life has seasons, and this is not a season of loss unless you choose to make it one by turning away. I am guiding you with urgency because there is something specific tied to this moment, something that cannot be delayed again without consequence. The next 7 minutes represent a window, a small but powerful opening where your attention, your stillness, and your willingness to listen will protect what is yours. If you stay, you will receive clarity, peace, and direction that will secure what is already moving toward you. Type 777 to receive blessings. Do not let your mind convince you that this is just another moment that can be ignored, because that is where many people lose what was meant for them. The enemy of your progress is not always something loud or obvious. Sometimes it is the quiet decision to skip what seemed small but carried great meaning. You have done this before, and you have felt the regret of missing something that could have changed everything for you. I am calling you now so that you do not repeat that same pattern again. You are chosen, and that means you are guided even in moments when you feel unsure. But guidance requires your cooperation. I am not far from you. I am speaking into your present moment so that you do not walk into unnecessary loss. You are not being rushed without reason. You are being awakened so you can hold on to what belongs to you. Stay here, remain focused, and let this moment anchor you instead of letting it slip through your hands. What is coming toward you carries peace, restoration, and something that will make sense of the confusion you have been through. You have been wondering when things would finally turn. And this is part of that turning, even if it feels quiet and simple. Do not underestimate simple moments because they often carry the greatest shifts. I am protecting you right now by asking you to stay, listen, and receive what is being given. You have experienced delays that made you question whether anything was truly changing, and those delays have shaped your patience in ways you did not even realize. I allowed those moments not to harm you, but to prepare you so that when this time came, you would be ready to recognize it. Now that you are here standing in this precise moment, you must not fall back into old habits of doubt or distraction. What you do with your attention right now will either secure what is coming or cause it to pass by without fully settling into your life. Type yes to affirm. There is something specific connected to your obedience in this moment, and it is tied to a blessing that has already been released. You have been asking for change, for restoration, for something that finally feels like progress. And I have heard every word, even when you thought nothing was happening. The truth is, answers often arrive quietly, and many miss them because they expect something dramatic instead of something real. What is happening now is real, and it is meant to reach you fully if you remain present and open. Why are over 547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You must not treat this lightly because light treatment leads to heavy regret. And I do not want that for you. I am guiding you with care, even in this urgent tone, because I know what is at stake for you in ways you cannot yet fully see. If you stay connected, you will notice clarity beginning to settle in your thoughts. And that clarity will guide your next step without confusion. This is how I protect you, not by forcing things upon you, but by leading you into awareness so you can choose what is right for your life. There have been moments where you felt like you were standing still while everything around you kept moving, and those moments tested your faith deeply. You wondered if you had missed something important, or if you were simply not meant to receive what others seem to receive easily. I am telling you now that you were not forgotten, and nothing meant for you has been taken away permanently. What you are stepping into now is a recovery of what felt delayed, and it will begin to show itself clearly as you continue to stay aligned. The next few moments are not about rushing you. They are about anchoring you so you do not drift away from what is already reaching for you. I am placing a sense of awareness in your heart so that you do not ignore what is being offered. Many times people lose their blessing not because it was never given, but because they did not recognize it when it arrived. I am helping you recognize it now so that you can receive it fully without hesitation. Type 2. If you trust God, you are not alone in this moment, even if it feels quiet around you, because I am present with you in a way that is guiding your thoughts and steadying your spirit. You may feel a slight pull to stay, to listen, to not move away from this moment, and that pull is not accidental. It is my way of holding your attention so that you do not step away from something that is meant to bless you. Trust that this feeling is leading you towards something good, something that will bring peace instead of confusion. There is also something being corrected right now, something that could have led you in the wrong direction if you had not been interrupted. You were close to making a decision or drifting into a pattern that would have caused unnecessary struggle, and I stepped in to redirect you. This is part of my protection over your life, even when it comes in a form that feels urgent or unexpected. I do not allow you to walk into loss when I can guide you towards something better. You must understand that not every opportunity will return if it is ignored, because some moments are designed to happen only once in a specific way. This is one of those moments, and that is why I am speaking with such clarity to you now. I do not want you to look back later and realize that you were given a chance that you did not fully take. You have the ability right now to secure something meaningful simply by staying present and receiving what is being given to you. You are stronger than you think, and your faith has carried you further than you often give yourself credit for. Even in your weakest moments, you did not completely turn away, and that is why you are still being guided now. I see your effort, your quiet prayers, and the times you held on even when it felt like nothing was changing. Those moments were not wasted. They were building something that is now ready to unfold in your life. Stay grounded in this moment, because what is unfolding is not meant to overwhelm you, but to settle you into a place of peace and clarity. You will begin to notice a shift, not just around you, but within you, as if something finally makes sense after a long period of confusion. This is the beginning of alignment, and it is happening because you chose to stay instead of walking away. Keep your heart open, because what is coming next will confirm that you were right to listen. You are beginning to feel a deeper calm settle inside you, and that calm is not random. It is a sign that you are aligning with what I have been guiding toward you. When you stay in a moment like this, When you resist the urge to walk away or dismiss what feels small, you create space for something greater to take root in your life. Many people miss this exact shift because they do not recognize how quiet it feels at first. But you are here, still listening, still present, and that is already changing the direction of what comes next for you. There is something stabilizing in your spirit right now. Something that is correcting what felt unstable for a long time. You have carried uncertainty, and at times it made you feel like you were moving without clear direction. I am removing that confusion step by step, not by overwhelming you with answers, but by giving you a steady sense of knowing. This knowing will guide you in a way that feels natural, as if the right choices begin to stand out without struggle. Type 10 to claim miracles. You may not realize it yet, but what you avoided by staying here is just as important as what you are about to receive. There was a path that could have pulled you into more frustration, more delay, and even loss that would have taken time to recover from. I stepped in to shift you away from that path, and your decision to remain present allowed that shift to take place. This is how protection often works, quietly and firmly guiding you away from harm, while bringing you closer to what is meant for you. There is also something being restored that you thought was already gone or out of reach. You had moments where you accepted that certain things would never return or improve, and that belief created a quiet heaviness inside you. I am lifting that weight now, not all at once, but in a way that allows you to truly see the change. As it happens, what felt lost is not beyond recovery, and what felt distant is beginning to come closer again. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19. 000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. Your patience is being honored in this moment. Even if you felt like you were waiting without results for a long time, every moment you chose not to give up completely, every time you held on, even when it was difficult, it mattered more than you realized. I do not overlook those moments, and I do not allow them to go without purpose. What is unfolding now is connected to that patience, and it is bringing something back into your life in a way that feels right. There is a sense of timing that you are stepping into, and this timing is precise, not delayed, not early, but exactly when it needs to happen. You might have questioned why things did not happen sooner, but now you are beginning to see that there was a reason for that delay. You needed to be in this place with this level of awareness so that you could receive what is coming without losing it again. This is not just about receiving, it is about keeping what is meant for you. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, you are also being strengthened in a way that will help you handle what comes next without fear. Sometimes blessings can feel overwhelming when you are not prepared for them, but I am preparing you now so that you can receive with peace instead of anxiety. What is coming into your life is not meant to confuse you or burden you. It is meant to bring balance, clarity, and a sense of rightness. You will recognize it when it fully arrives, and you will know that it belongs in your life. There is a quiet confidence growing inside you, even if you have not fully noticed it yet. This confidence is not loud or forced. It is steady and rooted, and it will guide you through situations where you once felt uncertain. You will begin to trust yourself more, not because you have all the answers, but because you feel guided in a way that brings peace. This is part of the transformation happening within you right now. You have been through moments where you felt overlooked or left behind, but those moments did not define your future. They were part of a process that shaped your understanding and prepared you for what you are receiving now. I am bringing you into a place where you no longer feel like you are chasing something that keeps moving away. Instead, you will begin to feel like things are meeting you where you are naturally and without struggle. Stay connected to this feeling of calm and awareness because it is leading you forward in a way that is safe and purposeful. You do not need to rush or force anything because what is meant for you is already moving toward you. Your role is to stay open, to stay present, and to continue trusting the guidance that is unfolding in your life. This is how you step into something that is lasting, not temporary. What you are entering now is a new rhythm, one that feels more balanced and less heavy than what you have experienced before. You will notice that things begin to make sense in a way they did not before. And that clarity will continue to grow as you move forward. You have entered a space where your attention and your trust are working together to secure what has been prepared for you. This is why I called you to stay, because this level of alignment cannot happen when you are distracted or distant. There is a shift taking place in how you see things, and it is changing the way you respond to situations that once confused you. You are beginning to notice that you are not reacting with the same uncertainty, and that is a sign of growth happening within you. I am strengthening your understanding so that you no longer feel lost in moments that require clarity. This new awareness will guide you gently, helping you move forward without fear or hesitation. Type 1:1. If you walk by faith, there was a time when you questioned whether you were truly being guided, and those thoughts created distance between you and what I was doing in your life. I allowed you to go through that phase because it revealed the areas where your trust needed to grow stronger. Now you are seeing the result of that growth, and it is becoming clear that you were never alone or abandoned. Everything that felt uncertain is now beginning to fall into place in a way that brings peace instead of confusion. You must hold on to this awareness because it is protecting you from returning to old patterns that no longer serve you. Those patterns were shaped by fear, doubt, and past experiences that made you hesitant to trust what you could not see. I am removing those layers slowly, replacing them with a sense of calm that will help you make decisions with confidence. This is part of the restoration happening within you, and it is just as important as the external changes you will soon notice. There is also something unfolding in your surroundings, something that will soon become visible and confirm what you are feeling internally. You may notice small changes at first, subtle signs that something is shifting, and those signs will grow clearer with time. Do not overlook these moments because they are evidence that what you are receiving now is real and active. I am not working in silence without purpose. I am moving things into place so that they align with what is meant for you. Type 555 to welcome change. You have carried burdens that were not meant to stay with you, and those burdens affected how you saw your own path. I am lifting those burdens now, not by removing your strength, but by strengthening you so that you no longer feel weighed down by them. You will begin to feel lighter, not because everything around you changes instantly, but because your inner state becomes more stable and secure. This is how true change begins from within before it becomes visible around you. You are also being prepared to receive something that requires a steady heart and a clear mind. If this had come earlier, you might have struggled to hold on to it or understand its value fully. Now you are in a place where you can receive without fear of losing it because you have grown in ways that support what is coming. This preparation was necessary even if it felt like delay or silence at the time. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a deeper sense of purpose beginning to rise within you, and it is guiding you towards something that feels meaningful and right. You may not have all the details yet, but you can feel that something is shifting in your direction. This feeling is not imagination. It is a sign that you are moving closer to something that aligns with your life in a way that brings fulfillment. I am guiding you toward that place step by step, ensuring that you arrive ready and confident. You are no longer standing in the same place you were before. Even if everything around you looks familiar, the change has already begun inside you, and that change will influence everything that follows. You will respond differently, think differently, and move differently because you are no longer carrying the same uncertainty. This is how your path begins to open in a new way, not through force, but through alignment. Stay grounded in this moment because it is anchoring you in a way that will carry you forward with stability. You do not need to rush ahead or worry about what comes next, because what is meant for you is already being arranged. Your role is to stay connected, to trust what you are feeling, and to continue moving with the guidance that is being given to you. This is how you step into something lasting, something that will not fade or disappear. What you avoided earlier was not small, and what you are receiving now is not small either. You have been protected from something that could have caused you pain, and at the same time you are being led into something that will bring peace and growth. This balance is not accidental. It is intentional, and it is designed to help you move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. You are being guided with care, and that care will continue as you stay aligned with what is unfolding in your life. As you remain present, you will begin to notice a deeper sense of assurance settling within you. This assurance will not depend on circumstances or external confirmation. It will come from a place of inner knowing that you are on the right path. There is a shift happening in how you respond to situations that once overwhelmed you, and that shift is a sign that you are no longer standing in the same place. You are beginning to handle things with a calmness that you did not have before. And that calmness is protecting you from making decisions based on fear. I am placing clarity within you so that you can move forward without hesitation. This clarity will continue to grow as you stay connected to what is unfolding in your life right now. Type 33. If you believe in divine timing, you may begin to notice that certain things around you are no longer affecting you the way they used to. Situations that once created stress are losing their hold on you, and people who once brought confusion are no longer influencing your thoughts in the same way. This is not accidental. It is part of the separation that is happening, so you can move forward freely. I am removing what no longer belongs in your path so that you can focus on what is meant to stay. There is also something new beginning to take shape. Something that will bring a sense of direction that you have been searching for. You have been looking for signs for confirmation that you are moving in the right direction and that confirmation is beginning to appear. It may come in small ways at first, but those small confirmations will build into something stronger and clearer. I am leading you step by step so that you can move forward with confidence. You are entering a space where your decisions will start to align naturally with what is right for you. You will not feel the same struggle or confusion when choosing your next step because you will sense what feels right and what does not. This is part of the growth that has been taking place within you, even during times when you felt like nothing was changing. I have been working within you quietly, preparing you for this level of clarity. Type 999 to embrace new beginnings. There is a deeper sense of peace settling in your heart, and that peace is not dependent on what is happening around you. It is coming from a place within you that is being strengthened and restored. You may notice that even in situations that are uncertain, you do not feel the same level of worry or fear. This is because you are beginning to trust the process, even when you do not have all the answers. You have been through moments where you felt like you were standing still while everything else was moving forward. Those moments made you question whether you were falling behind or missing something important. I am showing you now that you were not behind. You were being prepared for something that required patience and strength. What is coming into your life now is aligned with that preparation, and it will not pass you by. There is also something being revealed to you about your own strength, something that you may not have fully recognized before. You have carried more than you realized, and you have continued moving forward even when it felt difficult. That strength is now becoming a foundation that will support what is coming next. You will no longer feel like you are trying to hold everything together on your own, because you will feel supported in a way that brings relief. You are also beginning to release old fears that once held you back from stepping fully into your path. Those fears were rooted in past experiences, but they no longer have the same power over you. I am helping you let go of those limitations so that you can move forward with confidence. This release is creating space for something new to enter your life, something that will feel right and aligned with who you are becoming. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. As you continue to stay present, you will begin to see how everything is connecting in a way that makes sense. What once felt scattered or uncertain will begin to come together, and you will understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. This understanding will bring a sense of peace that allows you to move forward without regret. You will see that nothing was wasted and everything had a purpose. Stay grounded in this awareness, because it is guiding you into a place where you will feel more secure and more confident in your path. You do not need to rush or force anything, because what is meant for you is already being arranged. Your role is to remain open, to trust what you are feeling, and to continue moving forward with the guidance that is being given to you. This is how you step into something lasting and meaningful. You are not the same person you were before, even if it may feel like everything around you is still familiar. The change has already begun within you, and that change will continue to shape your future in ways that you will soon recognize. There is a deeper level of alignment taking place within you, and this alignment is changing how you experience your own life. You may begin to notice that you are less affected by things that once disturbed your peace, and that is because you are becoming grounded in something stronger. I am building that strength within you so that nothing easily shakes what I am establishing. This is not temporary calm. It is a lasting stability that will carry you through what comes next. Type 888 to welcome abundance. You have been through seasons where you felt uncertain about your direction, where every step felt like it could lead you somewhere unclear. Those seasons were not meant to confuse you. They were meant to teach you how to rely on something deeper than what you could see. Now you are stepping into a time where your path will begin to feel more certain. Not because everything is revealed at once, but because you trust where you are being led. This trust is what will guide you forward without fear. There is also something changing in how you view yourself, something that is helping you recognize your worth in a clearer way. You have questioned your value in the past, and those questions created hesitation in your decisions. I am removing that hesitation by showing you that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are prepared for what is coming. This shift in how you see yourself will influence everything you do moving forward. Type 444 to stay protected. You are also being placed in a position where you will begin to receive what you once felt was out of reach. It may not arrive all at once, but it will come in a way that builds steadily and securely. You will see progress where there was once delay, and you will feel movement where there was once stillness. This is the result of the alignment you have stepped into, and it will continue to unfold as you stay connected. There is a sense of purpose becoming clearer within you, something that feels natural and not forced. You may find yourself drawn towards certain choices or directions that feel right without needing to overthink them. This is part of the guidance that is working within you, helping you move forward with confidence. You are not being pushed. You are being led in a way that feels steady and true. You have also been released from something that was holding you back. Even if you did not fully recognize it at the time, that release has created space for something new to enter your life. Something that will bring growth and clarity. You may notice that certain things no longer have the same hold on you, and that is because you have moved beyond them. This is part of the transformation that has been taking place within you. There is a quiet confidence growing stronger inside you, and that confidence is not based on what others think or say. It is rooted in the understanding that you are being guided, that you are not moving alone, and that your steps are being directed. This confidence will help you move forward without hesitation, even when things are not fully clear. You will trust the process because you feel the direction within you. You are entering a phase where things will begin to feel more balanced, where you no longer feel pulled in different directions. This balance will allow you to focus on what truly matters without being distracted by what does not belong in your path. I am helping you simplify your focus so that you can move forward with clarity. This is how you begin to experience peace in a deeper way. Stay connected to this sense of calm and clarity because it is guiding you towards something that is meant to last. You do not need to rush or try to control everything because what is meant for you is already being arranged. Your role is to remain open, to trust what you are feeling, and to continue moving forward with confidence. This is how you step into something that feels right and secure. There is a sense of assurance settling deeper inside you. And this assurance is not based on external signs, but on an inner knowing that you are on the right path. You may notice that you no longer feel the same need to question every step you take. This is because your connection to my guidance is becoming stronger and clearer. I am leading you in a way that removes confusion and replaces it with peace. Type 666 to strengthen your faith. A leaked 9-word password is quietly changing people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it every day from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways connected to money and works much faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it is spreading too quickly. But the government could remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. You have reached a point where your past no longer carries the same power over your present. The things that once shaped your fears and limited your choices are beginning to lose their hold. I am helping you release what no longer belongs to you, so you can move forward without carrying weight that was never meant to stay. This release is making room for something better to take root in your life. There is also something beginning to form that will bring the fulfillment you have been longing for. You have waited for a time when things would feel more stable and certain, and that time is now beginning to unfold. It may not arrive all at once, but you will see clear signs that things are moving in the right direction. I am guiding this process so it aligns with your life in a way that feels whole and complete. Type 11 to step into alignment. You are being prepared to receive something that requires both strength and understanding. If it had come earlier, you may not have been ready to hold it fully. Now you are in a place where you can receive without the same fear of losing it. Because you have grown in ways that support what is coming. This preparation was necessary, even when it felt like delay or silence. There is also a new level of clarity entering your thoughts, helping you see things in a way that finally makes sense. You will begin to understand why certain things happened the way they did. And that understanding will bring peace. You will no longer feel the need to question everything, because you will see how everything has been connected. This clarity will guide you forward with confidence. You are also stepping into a place where your decisions will begin to reflect your growth. You will choose differently, not from fear, but from understanding and trust. This change will affect everything around you, bringing stability into areas that once felt uncertain. I am guiding you, so your choices lead you toward what is right for your life. There is a quiet strength within you that is becoming easier to recognize, and this strength will support you as you move forward. You will no longer feel as though you are struggling to hold everything together, because you will feel supported in a deeper way. This support is not temporary. It is something that will continue carrying you forward. You are not alone in this. Even when everything feels quiet, you are also beginning to see your own value more clearly, and that understanding will change how you move through your life. You will no longer settle for less than what is right for you, because you will recognize what you deserve. This shift will open doors that were once closed, because you are now ready to step into them. I am guiding you toward those opportunities. Stay grounded in this moment, because it is anchoring you in a way that will carry you forward with stability. You do not need to rush or force anything, because what is meant for you is already being arranged. Your role is to remain open and to trust what you are feeling. This is how you step into something that is lasting and meaningful. There is a deeper level of trust building inside you, and this trust is no longer fragile like it once was. You are beginning to rely on a sense of knowing that does not depend on what others say or what situations look like on the surface. I am strengthening that knowing so that you can move forward without constantly second-guessing yourself. This is how you begin to walk in confidence, not because everything is certain, but because you feel guided in a steady way. Type 1313 to stand in faith. You have come through moments where you doubted your own path, where it felt like you were unsure if you were moving in the right direction. Those moments shaped your awareness and helped you grow stronger in ways you could not see at the time. Now you are stepping into a place where your direction feels clearer and your steps feel more certain. I am guiding you so that you do not return to that place of confusion again. There is also something shifting in how you handle challenges, something that is making you more steady when difficulties arise. You are no longer reacting with the same level of fear or uncertainty, because you are beginning to understand that not everything is meant to shake you. I am teaching you to stand firm, to remain calm, and to move through challenges with clarity. This strength will continue to grow as you stay connected to what is unfolding in your life. Type 1414 to receive clarity. You are also beginning to recognize opportunities that you might have overlooked before. These opportunities are not random. They are placed in your path as part of the alignment that is taking place. You will notice them more easily now because your awareness has been sharpened. I am helping you see what is meant for you, so that you do not miss what is being given. There is a sense of readiness within you that is becoming stronger, a feeling that you are prepared for what is coming next. This readiness is not something that appeared suddenly. It has been built over time through everything you have experienced. You have grown through moments of waiting, through times of uncertainty, and through challenges that tested your strength. All of that growth is now supporting you as you move forward. You are also stepping into a place where your choices will begin to reflect the clarity you have gained. You will no longer feel pulled in different directions because you will know what feels right for you. This clarity will guide your actions in a way that brings stability and progress. I am helping you move forward with purpose so that your steps lead you where you are meant to go. There is a calm confidence forming within you, and this confidence is not loud or forced. It is steady and rooted, and it will help you navigate what comes next without fear. You will begin to trust yourself more, not because you have all the answers, but because you feel guided. This trust will carry you through moments where things are not fully clear. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are also being led into a space where things will begin to feel more balanced. You will notice that you are not carrying the same weight of worry or doubt because you are learning to let go of what is not meant for you. This balance will allow you to focus on what truly matters without being distracted by unnecessary concerns. I am helping you find that balance so that you can move forward with peace. Stay connected to this sense of clarity and calm because it is guiding you into something that is meant to last. You do not need to rush or try to control everything because what is meant for you is already being arranged. Your role is to remain open, to trust what you are feeling, and to continue moving forward with confidence. This is how you step into something that is stable and secure. There is a deeper awareness forming within you, one that allows you to see beyond surface situations and recognize what truly matters. You are not reacting the same way you used to because something inside you has shifted toward calm understanding. I am strengthening that awareness so that you can move forward without being pulled into confusion again. This is how your path becomes steady. Not because challenges disappear, but because you are no longer shaken by them. Type 1515 to claim your path. You have come through moments that tested your patience, moments where it felt like you were waiting without knowing what was coming next. Those moments were shaping you even when you did not see it. And now you are beginning to understand their purpose. I did not allow those experiences to weaken you. I used them to prepare you for what you are stepping into now. This is why you are able to remain here steady and aware instead of turning away like before. There is also something unfolding around you that will begin to confirm what you are feeling inside. You may notice small shifts at first, changes that seem simple but carry meaning, and those changes will grow clearer with time. I am arranging things in a way that aligns with your life so that what comes to you feels natural and right. You will not need to force anything because what is meant for you will begin to come together on its own. Type 16 to stay aligned. You are also stepping into a place where your confidence will continue to grow, not in a loud or forced way, but in a calm and steady manner. You will begin to trust your decisions more because you will feel guided instead of uncertain. This confidence is rooted in your connection to me, and it will carry you through moments that once felt overwhelming. You will no longer hesitate in the same way because you will sense what is right. There is a release happening within you, a letting go of old thoughts and fears that once held you back. Those fears were connected to past experiences that no longer define your present. I am helping you move beyond them so that you can step fully into what is ahead of you. This release is creating space for something new to enter your life, something that will bring growth and clarity. You are also being positioned to receive something that aligns with your life in a meaningful way. This is not something temporary or uncertain. It is something that will bring a sense of stability. You will begin to feel that what is coming into your life belongs there, and that feeling will bring peace. I am guiding this process so that it unfolds in a way that supports you. There is a sense of purpose becoming clearer, something that feels right without needing to be explained. You may not have all the details yet, but you can feel that you are moving towards something that matters. This feeling is not accidental. It is a sign that you are aligned with your path. I am leading you step by step so that you can move forward with confidence. You are no longer standing in the same place you were before. Even if your surroundings seem familiar, the change has already begun within you, and that change will influence everything that comes next. You will respond differently, think differently, and move differently because you are no longer carrying the same uncertainty. This is how your path begins to open in a new way. Stay grounded in this awareness because it is guiding you into something that is meant to last. You do not need to rush or try to control everything because what is meant for you is already being arranged. Your role is to remain open, to trust what you are feeling, and to continue moving forward with clarity. This is how you step into something that feels stable and secure. What is unfolding now is not something that will fade quickly. It is something that will continue to grow as you move forward. You will begin to see how everything is coming together in a way that makes sense. This is the result of staying, of listening, and of choosing not to walk away when it mattered most. Now you are beginning to see that nothing was wasted, and every step you took has brought you closer to this place. There is a deeper sense of peace settling within you, one that does not depend on circumstances, but comes from a place of inner certainty. You are no longer searching in the same way because you feel that you are already being led where you need to go. I am strengthening that feeling so that it becomes your foundation, something that does not easily shift or break. This is how you begin to move forward without fear, even when things are still unfolding. Type 1717 to receive confirmation. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, that decisions feel easier, and that you are no longer overwhelmed by possibilities. This is because your mind is aligning with the direction I am setting before you. I am removing the confusion that once clouded your judgment and replacing it with understanding. You will begin to see things as they are without distortion or doubt. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research? People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something unfolding in your surroundings that will soon become more visible. You may have already sensed that change is near, but now you will begin to see it in ways that confirm what you have been feeling. I am arranging things so that they come together in a way that supports you and brings stability into your life. You will not need to chase what is meant for you because it will begin to come toward you. Type 1818 to step into purpose. You are also being strengthened in how you respond to what comes next. You will no longer react with fear or hesitation because you will feel grounded and certain. This strength is not something you need to force. It is something that is naturally growing within you. I am building that strength so that you can handle what is coming with confidence and clarity. There is a release happening, a quiet letting go of what no longer belongs in your life. This includes old fears, old doubts and patterns that once held you back. I am helping you move beyond them so that you can step forward without carrying unnecessary weight. This release is not loss. It is preparation for something better to take its place. You are also stepping into a space where your value becomes clearer to you. You will no longer question your worth or settle for less than what is right for you. This understanding will influence your choices and open doors that once seemed closed. I am guiding you toward opportunities that align with who you are becoming. There is a sense of readiness within you, a feeling that you are prepared for what is coming next. This readiness has been built through everything you have experienced. Even the moments that felt difficult or uncertain, I have used those moments to shape you and strengthen you. Now you are able to receive what is coming without fear of losing it. You will also begin to notice a balance forming in your life, where things no longer feel scattered or overwhelming. You will feel more centered, more focused, and more aware of what truly matters. This balance will allow you to move forward with clarity instead of confusion. I am guiding you into this place so that you can experience peace in a deeper way. Stay connected to this moment because it is anchoring you in a way that will carry you forward. You do not need to rush or try to control what is happening because everything is being arranged for you. Your role is to remain open, to trust what you are feeling, and to continue moving forward with confidence. This is how you step into something that is lasting and meaningful. You are now stepping into the part where everything you have been sensing begins to settle into something real and steady in your life. This is not a passing feeling or a temporary moment. It is the beginning of a lasting change that will continue to grow as you move forward. I have brought you through uncertainty so that you would recognize the value of clarity when it arrives. Now that clarity is here, and it is guiding you into a place where you will no longer feel lost or unsure. There is a quiet assurance filling your heart, one that does not need constant proof to exist. You are beginning to trust what you feel, and that trust is connecting you more deeply to the path I have set before you. I am strengthening that connection so that you do not drift away from it again. This is how you remain steady, not by forcing yourself, but by feeling guided in a way that brings peace. Type 1919 to stand firm. You may begin to notice that your surroundings are starting to reflect the change that has already taken place within you. Situations that once felt stuck are beginning to move, and areas of your life that felt unclear are starting to become more defined. This is not coincidence. It is the result of the alignment you have stepped into. I am bringing things together in a way that supports you and moves you forward. There is also something being revealed to you about your own strength, something that you may not have fully understood before. You have endured more than you realize, and you have continued to move forward even when it felt difficult. That strength is now becoming a foundation that will support what is coming next. You will no longer feel like you are trying to hold everything together alone, because you will feel supported in a deeper way. Type 2020 to receive strength. You are also entering a place where your decisions will begin to feel more natural and less forced. You will sense what is right for you without needing to overthink or question every step. This is part of the clarity that is growing within you, guiding you forward with confidence. I am helping you move in a way that feels steady and true. There is a release taking place, a letting go of old thoughts and patterns that no longer serve you. Those patterns were shaped by past experiences, but they are no longer needed in the path you are stepping into. I am helping you move beyond them so that you can step fully into what is ahead. This release is creating space for something new to enter your life. You are also being positioned to receive something that will bring a sense of fulfillment and stability. This is not something uncertain or temporary. It is something that will feel right and lasting. You will begin to recognize that what is coming into your life belongs there, and that feeling will bring peace. I am guiding this process so that it unfolds in a way that supports you. There is a sense of purpose becoming clearer within you, something that feels natural and aligned with who you are becoming. You may not have all the details yet, but you can feel that you are moving towards something meaningful. This feeling is not accidental. It is a sign that you are on the right path. I am leading you step by step so that you can move forward with confidence. Why are over 547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, clear debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 1150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. You are no longer standing where you once stood, even if the world around you still looks familiar. The change has already begun inside you, and that inner change will shape everything that comes next. You will respond in new ways. Think with greater clarity and move with more certainty because you are no longer carrying the same confusion. This is how your path begins to open in a fresh direction. Stay grounded in this awareness because it is leading you towards something meant to remain. You do not need to rush or try to control every detail because what belongs to you is already being arranged. Your role is to stay open, trust what you are sensing, and continue moving forward with clarity. This is how you enter something that feels steady and secure. What is unfolding now is not something that will disappear quickly. It is something that will keep growing as you continue forward. You will begin to see how everything is connecting in a way that makes sense. This is the result of staying, listening, and choosing not to walk away when the moment mattered most. You are now entering a phase of your life that carries clarity, strength, and direction that will guide you forward in a lasting and meaningful way. There is a calm certainty growing within you. And this certainty does not depend on what others say or how situations appear around you. You are beginning to trust your direction because you can feel the guidance within you more clearly than before. I am strengthening that trust so it becomes firm, something that does not shift easily when challenges appear. This is how you move forward with confidence. Even while everything is still unfolding step by step, type 2121 to claim your direction. You may notice that you are no longer reacting the same way to things that once unsettled you. Situations that used to create confusion now feel easier to understand. And decisions that once felt difficult now feel more natural. This is not something you forced. It is something that has grown inside you over time. I am aligning your thoughts with your path so you can move forward without hesitation. There is also something happening around you that will soon become more visible. You have already sensed that change is near. But now that change will begin to appear in ways that confirm what you have been feeling. I am arranging things so they come together in a way that supports you and brings stability into your life. You will not need to chase what is meant for you because it will begin moving toward you. Type 2222 to stay grounded. You are also stepping into a place where your confidence will continue to grow, not in a forced way, but in a way that feels natural and steady. You will begin to trust your decisions more because you will feel guided instead of uncertain. This confidence is rooted in your connection with me, and it will carry you through moments that once felt overwhelming. You will move forward with clarity instead of doubt. There is a release happening within you, a quiet letting go of what no longer belongs in your life. This includes fears, doubts, and patterns that once held you back from stepping fully into your path. I am helping you move beyond them so you can step forward without carrying unnecessary weight. This release is creating space for something new to enter your life, something that will bring growth and clarity. You are also being positioned to receive something that aligns with your life in a meaningful way. This is not something temporary or uncertain. It is something that will bring a sense of stability. You will begin to feel that what is coming into your life belongs there, and that feeling will bring peace. I am guiding this process so it unfolds in a way that supports you. There is a deeper sense of purpose becoming clearer within you, something that feels right without needing to be explained. You may not have every detail yet, but you can feel that you are moving towards something meaningful. This feeling is not accidental. It is a sign that you are aligned with your path. I am leading you step by step so you can move forward with confidence. You are no longer standing where you once stood. Even if your surroundings still seem familiar, the change has already begun within you, and that change will influence everything that comes next. You will respond differently, think differently, and move differently because you are no longer carrying the same uncertainty. This is how your path begins to open in a new way. Stay grounded in this awareness because it is guiding you into something meant to last. You do not need to rush or try to control everything because what is meant for you is already being arranged. Your role is to remain open, trust what you are feeling, and continue moving forward with clarity. This is how you step into something that feels stable and secure.